All right. Hello and welcome to College Aim's 2021 Signing Day celebration. We are here to celebrate College Aim's class of 2021 seniors who are headed off to college to a number of really incredible places this coming fall. To all the folks who are watching on YouTube Live or who will be watching the recorded version on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us and for celebrating with us. Please feel free to use the chat throughout the entire session. And as you use that chat, jump in and congratulate our seniors. Tell them how proud you are of them, because we certainly are proud of them as well. For the folks on screen with me, you see Nani Gallegos, or you may not see him yet, but I'm gonna let them say a quick hello. Nani Gallegos and Amari Ferguson. Y'all wanna jump in and just give a quick wave and say hello?
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Awesome. So Amari and Nani have joined us because they're also going to be talking today during the signing day ceremony. Amari is a current senior in the class of 2021 at Towers High School and has been an incredible College Aim student. And she's going to be giving us some student perspective. And Nani is a College Aim alum and board member. He's going to be sharing some exciting news towards the end of the live session where he is going to be awarding a scholarship. So as I said at the top, we are here to celebrate the incredible, the talented, the brilliant, the driven College Aim High School class of 2021. We're going to get to hear from a school partner of ours. We're going to get to hear from Amari, a student. We're going to get to hear from Nani, a board member and alum. And we'll also hear from a college affordability and college access champion in the U.S. Senate, Reverend Senator Raphael Warnock. Before we get to hear from all those folks, because they are way better to hear from than me, I'm just going to set the stage and then I'm going to throw it over to them. And I want to set the stage by giving a few statistics. If you know me, you might know that I used to be a math teacher. So I want to start with the numbers. In this graduating College Aim class of 2021, there are more than 100 high school seniors, and they have collectively been accepted to 86 different colleges across the city of Atlanta, the state of Georgia, and across the country. Those students are from McNair High School, Towers High School, and Stone Mountain High School. And they've been accepted to schools that include, and I promise I won't list off all 86 right now, but those include Georgia Tech, UGA, Spelman, Vanderbilt, Howard, the University of Michigan, Middlebury College, American University, Georgia State, Georgia Piedmont Technical College, Atlanta Technical College, Agnes Scott, Albany State, Fort Valley, and dozens more. Of those seniors, 79% have committed to four-year colleges or universities, 17% to two-year or community colleges, and 4% to technical colleges. 83% are going to public post-secondary institutions. 89% will attend institutions right here in the state of Georgia. 10% will be attending illustrious historically Black colleges and universities, and 6% are going to be attending the incredible women's colleges right here in the state of Georgia. We are so excited for you, College Aim class of 2021, and we're excited to take these next steps right along with you, because remember, College Aim isn't going anywhere. As I always say, we will continue to bug you all the way until you graduate from college. We're going to be there with you. So without further ado, we're going to get to tonight's program, and I'm going to pass the figurative microphone over to Dr. Walker, the principal at Ronald E. McNair High School, one of College Aim's partner high schools, who has shared some video remarks with us. So I'm going to share my screen and share her video remarks.
Hello, welcome once again to the College Aim Signing Day celebration for the class of 2021. My name is Dr. Lakeisha Walker, and I am the principal at Dr. Ronald E. McNair High School. And I would like to express my congratulatory kudos to each and every one of you, not just the students at McNair High School, but to all of our students. It is such an honor to be able to give you your props for being diligent, remaining focused, and all that has been going on. You have been able to defy the odds and not only finish, but to finish strong. I do hope that you are appreciative of all the efforts that College Aim and others have made on your behalf to get you to this point. But this point is not where you should end. Show your appreciation by not only going to the next level, but achieving at great limits at the next level. You have the opportunity that some people have not been given or that some people have not taken advantage of. But at this moment in time, you have been given the opportunity to go further and prepare yourselves for greater. And so as you move on to the next level, make sure that you snatch someone on the way and tell them that they have a responsibility to go far as well, but they also have a responsibility to bring along someone else. That way, when you get to the top, you won't be alone. This is an opportunity for you to achieve all the dreams that you had for yourself. But in all honesty, this is also an opportunity for you to achieve the dreams that others have for you as well. When I think about my background and I think about my childhood and I think about my parents and where they started and where they ended up, I honestly know, believe, and understand that I am living out the dreams that they had for me. And so all the things that they did for me, I am able to look back at them and say, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for investing in me. And that some of the things that they weren't able to achieve, I have been able to achieve. And because of that achievement, I have been able to not just give back to others, but to give back to my own parents and to my own family, just to show appreciation for all the things that they've done for me. And so as you move forward to the next level, I encourage you to don't worry about getting there fast, but just make sure you get there. And once you get there, the person who you have become along the way is just as important as the goals that you achieve. So on that note, continue being the great person that you are. Continue to achieve at high levels as you have done. And most importantly, make sure you bring someone else to enjoy the ride. Congratulations once again for signing for some of you, multiple colleges and university. And just know that you deserve it. You deserve to be there. And every A that you get, you're going to have to earn it. But at this time in 4 years, you're going to look back and realize that you deserved everything along the way. Once again, congratulations, and continue to move forward with integrity. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Walker, for sharing those words. College AIM is truly lucky to call Dr. Walker and her whole team at McNair High School a partner in this work. It's not possible for students to make it to college on their own. It just doesn't happen that way anymore. And it really does take a whole host of people, whole team of folks to make sure that students have the opportunities that they deserve. And Dr. Walker, your team at Ronald E. McNair High School make sure that every day. And we're really grateful to be partners of yours in this work. Next, we're going to share a message sent specially to college AIM students from Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock. As I said earlier, he is a true champion in the United States Senate for college access and college success. And most recently, and perhaps most importantly here, college affordability. We are lucky to be able to call him also a partner in this work. And we're excited to have him share a few words with our students. So I'm going to queue up the message that he sent over for us. And here we are.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. Graduates, you have arrived. You have made it to this place. Today is a day you've been working so hard to reach. And now you're faced with great decisions. From fantastic public and private universities and historically Black colleges and universities, to the outstanding technical and community colleges in our great state of Georgia and beyond, I know you have many great options ahead. Our student success is so important, and our state's brightest students only continue to excel when they find an institution that matches their potential. Year after year, I am so proud of the work you do to help our students identify and envision endless possibilities at their fingertips. I serve in the United States Senate, but I was a kid growing up in public housing. And I know the impact that walking the halls of Savannah State University had on me as a high school student. It allowed a kid growing up in public housing to imagine and envision myself walking a similar path years later. Before long, that high school student was an undergraduate student at Morehouse College. And then I went on to receive 2 master's degrees and a PhD degree. No matter where you decide today to attend, one thing is clear: the future is bright if you stay focused, stay disciplined, and work hard. I know I am speaking to some future elected officials, some future educators, mechanics, pastors, authors, healthcare professionals, some future hairstylists, attorneys, tradespeople, music producers, maybe even a future United States Senator. And on this path, remember that this step to further your education has the potential to open doors you never dreamed were possible. With your decision today, truly anything is possible. Every step of the way, challenging or easy, is worth it. I will be rooting for you and cheering for your endless success. Know that it is the honor of my life to represent such ambitious and brilliant students in the great state of Georgia. So go forth and be the change you wish to see in the world. I am praying for all of you, and I know you can. I know you will. Congratulations.
Wow. It's always a pleasure to hear Senator Warnock speak. And when he's speaking directly to our students within College AIM, it's that much more exciting. I hope that our students will take his words to heart, will take the confidence that he has in them, and will take that confidence as they move forward. We owe a huge thank you to Senator Warnock and his team for sharing this message of encouragement, and also for talking with us and partnering with us and being a thought partner with us as we work to make college more affordable for everybody. We're going to pivot, and now at this point, it's time for us to hear from the most important voice, and that's the voice of our students. I'm absolutely elated to welcome Amari Ferguson, a College AIM High School senior at Towers High School, and one of my advisees this year. Amari is so smart and so responsible, and she is dedicated, and she also simultaneously knows how to make a very serious, challenging conversation about college lighthearted and also somehow productive at the same time. And for that, I personally am very grateful. Amari, you are truly one of a kind, and you are definitely headed places. Thank you for letting me and letting College AIM be part of your journey. The floor is now all yours.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amari Ferguson. I just wanted to speak briefly about my experience with College AIM. I mainly worked with Mr. A, and he was very friendly and very encouraging throughout the entire process. He never told me that I couldn't get into a school, even if it was beyond my reach, and he helped me build a perfect list for me to apply to. And after building that list, he helped me write my college essay, which took so many burdens off my shoulders because I'm a good writer, but he turned my essay into a strong essay that could not be overlooked by anyone who even glanced at my application. After writing the essay and applying to colleges, he made a financial analysis for me, which then I worried more about the finances of each school because I didn't want to have any college debt. And that really helped me to choose between all the schools that accepted me. And I'm very appreciative for Mr. A, of course. And I thought my time with College AIM was going to be over with until I learned that Miss Janisha Terry is actually going to be there to help us transition to college and check in with us while we're actually in college. And I'm very excited to continue my path with College AIM as a collegian. And without College AIM, I would be struggling to write my essay still and still trying to apply to colleges, even now, after they've already shut off the deadlines and everything. So I'm really, really, really grateful for them and the work that they're doing, because it definitely keeps us accountable and on track to apply to colleges. And I am thankful that they were there for my college application progress. Thank you, Mr. A, Miss Terry, and Miss Joanne.
Thank you so much, Amari, for sharing those kind words and for sharing your perspective. We have been honestly so grateful to be part of your process. I know I speak for our whole College AIM team when I say that. This is not an easy process for a student to go through any year, and it is a particularly tough process to go through during a year when you are not in the school building, when you don't have access to all the supports that you usually would. And when it's even more difficult to get in touch with schools and know what they're expecting of you, and the rules are changing seemingly every day. It just hasn't been a fair year that y'all have been dealt. But you have navigated this whole process with such grace, with such power, with such sense of self. I've been so impressed. And you say you'd still be filling out applications. I doubt that. You'd figure this process out, Amari. You are brilliant. And like I said, you're going places for sure. And you figured out so much on your own. We're just excited to be part of it with you. So I am going to make another pivot here and get to the reason that many of us are here this evening. One of the many reasons that many of us are here this evening. And that is for the college signing announcement. So y'all can hear where Amari and all of her wonderful classmates are headed. I would love to call each of these students up on stage as we would in a normal year and have them announce it themselves. But this is a different year, so we're going to be doing things a bit differently. And we hope that this time next year we'll be back in person. Ahead of this evening, all of our students, or many of our students, I should say, submitted pictures and comments to announce where they're going to be going. And the wonderful Joanne Santavasi, our associate director here at College AIM, turned them into a video announcement. So without any further ado, I'm going to once again share my screen, and y'all will see where our incredible, incredible young people are headed to school next year. Wow. Let's give a huge congratulations to the senior class. I know I am so proud of y'all, and the entire College AIM team is too. For some of the folks who are watching, you may have seen the name Dr. Sheffield in there, and it is amazing to me that we've gotten 20 minutes into this conversation today and we have somehow not mentioned his name. Dr. Sheffield is College AIM's program manager for post-secondary access. He runs our access program, meaning he runs the program that helps all of our students make it to college. He also personally works with students from McNair High School and Stone Mountain High School. And he is the reason that many of these students who you saw are headed to the schools where they are and really have the confidence they do to move forward at those schools. So a huge thank you to Dr. Sheffield for your work this year, for your efforts to support students. I know they're grateful, and we certainly are too. I'm going to pass the metaphorical mic once again to our final speaker of the evening, who has been waiting patiently on screen with us, Nani Gallegos. Nani is a College AIM alum and a member of our College AIM Board of Directors, actually a member of our executive committee of the board. And I actually got to know Nani first when he was a student in my math class. This is back, almost a decade ago now. And he was a member actually of the second ever College AIM graduating high school class at Towers High School. After high school, Nani went on to Tufts University, and up in Massachusetts, he earned such a big scholarship to school that he actually received a refund check his freshman year. He was an absolutely incredible student and an incredible applicant, and they were so lucky to have him on their campus that they gave him this big scholarship. And most students, when you receive a refund check and you are 18 years old, you find something nice and you buy yourself something nice, which I probably would have done as well. But Nani is not most students, and instead of buying himself something nice, he turned around and started a scholarship because he knew that there were other students who needed those dollars, and there were students who would rely on those dollars to make college a reality for themselves. And every year for the past 5 years now, that's exactly what he's done. He has awarded a scholarship to one graduating College AIM senior, first out of his refund check, now out of his paycheck, because he has since graduated from Tufts, both with a bachelor's and a master's, and is now a working professional. And he is, like I said, awarded one scholarship to a graduating senior each year. So I'm going to pass it over to Nani to award this year's scholarship, the Blessed, B-L-E-S-T scholarship. Thank you so much.
You really know how to hype someone up. Thank you for the introduction. And I'll honestly have to say that watching the video had me tearing up just to see the growth of the students, even though I don't know any of them, but also of College AIM, and seeing how many students this organization has impacted. And to kind of go with that, seeing the growth allowed me to sort of contribute to College AIM, as Sam mentioned, creating the Blessed Scholarship, which originally stood for Bridging Liberating Educational Success at Towers. But since the scholarship was created and College AIM has been growing, it's expanded more than just Towers. It's expanded to other schools within the DeKalb County School District, and it's honestly beautiful to see. Before I announce the recipient of the scholarship, I wanted to kind of give a brief background as to why I labeled it Blessed, and also like why I created the scholarship. So for me, I was surprisingly given a scholarship as well when I graduated from Towers in 2015. And that really threw me in a very positive loop, I would say, in a sense that I didn't expect it, and I didn't really realize that my work was recognized or noticeable while a student at Towers. And with that, I really loved this feeling that people are actually looking at what you're doing. And I wanted to sort of continue that sense of gratitude and that sense of like acknowledgement to other students, especially years down the line, whether you're coming from Towers or any other school within the DeKalb County, or if maybe other counties, if College AIM spreads that far. And with that, as Sam mentioned, I created a scholarship after going into my first year at Tufts. And from since then, I've been using my refund checks every single year to provide the certain amount for each year. And with that, seeing College AIM grow, it has been extremely beautiful in these past 5 years. Every single student has received it, from what I've been told. has been very appreciative, and I want to continue doing that and sort of continue the legacy of the Blessed Scholarship for these students, but also other students who are a part of the program as well. With that, I also wanted to give a brief update. If people knew about the scholarship beforehand, it was always received by one student, but due to certain circumstances and an increase in budget, I would say, to say it the lightest, this year and the ongoing years now would be, the scholarship is now going to be given to two students, same amount to individuals, but more so spread out and for each semester that they go into college, to sort of provide the financial support they need, whether it's flights, if we get in a better condition within the country, or books that they need for their classes, or just anything that they feel like they want to put the money towards. So this is the first year that two students will be receiving the scholarship, and so on and so forth the next following years. Hopefully it improves and it grows along with College AIM. So without further ado, if you're watching, if we could get like a little drum roll or something going on, I would like to announce the two students of both Morgan Mozon and Cabrina Grants. You two are the recipients of 2021 College AIM Blessed Scholarship. It's kind of awkward now because there's like no audience applauding or anything, but I'm just imagining it in my head. But yeah, I will be in contact with Sam and you two in terms of how the best way to reach you and award you the scholarship, and sort of give you more words along as to what the scholarship is, and kind of get to know you more, because I want to know like your stories as opposed to what I was told before. But yeah, without further ado, Morgan and Cabrina, congratulations. I'll be in contact with you soon.
Nani, thank you so much. This means the world to College AIM, and I know it will mean so much to Morgan and Cabrina. Congratulations to both of you. I'm so excited for y'all to join this amazing legacy of blessed scholars, and just so excited to see what y'all do next. Before we go, because that was the last speaker of the night, I want to give a few announcements. First, I want to give you a heads up that on Monday, College AIM is going to be kicking off a May campaign to support these amazing students who you've gotten to see tonight as they transition to college. So look out for that email, which will hit your inboxes next week. I also need to say a major thank you to all the members of the College AIM family, to the students, to their parents and family members, to our supporters, to our school partners, and perhaps most to our team here at College AIM. Dr. Sheffield, I've talked a little bit about your role. Truly, this work is done and made possible by you and by the relationships you build with students. Jamesia Terry, our program manager for post-secondary success, as y'all heard earlier from Amari, she is the incredible individual who will support our students all the way through college graduation, checking in on them regularly. So if there are any students and parents listening, Jamesia is going to be checking in on you all the time. She is going to be making sure that you have what you need. She has a host of tutors and a group of volunteer career coaches ready to support you if you need it. She's got all sorts of programming. She even has an emergency fund. So when you run into those kind of tough financial situations, she may be able to help you out there as well. So get ready to get introduced to Miss Jamesia. And lastly, from our team, I owe another huge debt of gratitude to Miss Joanne Santavasi. Joanne has put everything together for this evening. She is kind of the brain behind the back end of everything College AIM, and is every time you receive an email that says from Sam or from my email address, it's probably from her. Every time you receive a notification about an event, she's probably the one planning it. So Joanne, thank you so much for your work for this evening. And for your work that often goes unseen, that makes sure that the students have the support that they deserve. And with that, I just need to say one final congratulations to College AIM's high school class of 2021. Y'all are incredible. Y'all have persevered through such an incredibly difficult year. And I know I speak on behalf of our entire College AIM family and entire College AIM community. And certainly I speak for myself when I say we are so proud of you. Congratulations. And we look forward to taking this next step right along with you. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.